Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome to this video. Let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Yasir and I come from class F Management 2022. I made this video as an answer to an assignment for a business English course. In this video, I will explain briefly about several views that will change the view of the world economic in 2023. Well, let's go straight to the explanation. Due to the growing gap between various economic sector and geographic region, the world recovery from the COVID-19 epidemic and Russia invasion of Ukraine has been slow. The COVID-19 outbreak is no longer considered by the World Health Organization to be a global health emergency, and supply chain have leisurely recovered. However, persistently rising inflation has reduced household purchasing power, and tightening monetary policy by central bank has increased borrowing costs, limiting economic growth. The financial sector is experiencing high interest rates, and banks in the industrialist countries have drastically tightened lending regulation, reducing the availability of credit. This also affects state budget, limiting space for critical investment, particularly in foreign countries struggling with high debt costs. Despite this challenge, the world economy in the first quarter of 2023 showed strong growth, mainly thanks to the service industry. In rich countries, post-pandemic spending turnover to the service sector has been very high. In emerging market, the sector is also accelerating. However, high frequency indicator in the second quarter point to a broader slowdown in activity as non-service industry, such as manufacturing, have shown a decline. 1. The fight against inflation continues. Although inflation is declining in most countries, inflation is still high in various across countries with varying inflation metric. Energy and food prices have fallen drastically since their peak in 2022, but some goods are still high. In most countries, headline inflation has fallen rapidly as supply chains have become more normal. However, the gradual decline in core inflation is still much higher than the target level of most central banks. This is a result of previous shock to the inflation rate, large corporate profit, and the labor market with rapidly rising wage. To combat core inflation, major central banks have signaled that they need to tighten monetary policy further. However, to the migration restructuring during the epidemic, core inflation remained low in several countries, especially as Asia. 2. Acute stress in the banking sector has receded, but credit availability is tight. In March 2023, there is significant pressure in the banking industry, but credit is still difficult to obtain. Authorities reacted quickly and focused warning on unreliable local bank in the US and Swiss. Since April 2023, global finance conditions have improved, indicating the financial market might be less concerned about the threat posed by the banking sector. Also, corporate and commercial real estate loans declined in the first quarter of 2023. Bank lending service saw that tight monetary policy continues to put pressure on bank. 3. Following bust, China recovery is losing steam. Despite significant increase in industrial output and consumer spending following the easing of lockdown measures, China recovery has weakened. However, investment has been hampered by a fragile real estate sector, slight international demand and rising youth unemployment. High frequency statistic show that momentum weakened throughout the second quarter of 2023, indicating that the labor market might have slowed significantly. Well, that's not all my short explanation video. I hope friend can understand to the short material its explanation. And see you in the next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.